And away we go. 3:38. Let's see what time we get there. So this is kind of the terrain that we're going to be dealing with. It is pretty open, so it'll be nice to walk through. It's just it kind of dips and drops and goes up many times, so just have to find the best way through. All right. So we're just in a crossing a marshy area, as you can see, but we're just trying to get over to the pines over there, where most likely it will be drier. But yeah, not easy go. But at least this crossing is not that long. Now, as long as we don't disappear in this swamp, should be good. Oh. Maybe. Terrain has been anything but nice. It's the terrain is like undulating, so it goes down, it goes up, and then when we thought we made some distance, we went back into a marsh. So then we were like knee deep in water and swamp, and then we had to come back out because it just got too thick. So we skirted around a little on this side, and then found some more land. And of course we're going a little further, but at least it's easier terrain. We just come up on a more exposed granite section, and we're just taking a break. Remember, we just don't have enough water, so what we're doing is just chowing down on tons of blueberries because they're all over the place, and getting some more calories and some liquid into us. We've got about, I would say, about 150 more meters of this rugged terrain to get to the end, and then we're going to filter water and drink like fish. Yeah, like fish. And then we're going to eat some food, and then when that's done, then we're going to head back and then go for the second round, which is going to be pretty bad. The canoes, carrying the canoe through some of this air terrain is going to be pretty gnarly. So I think I outdid myself, but thankfully my partner is still putting up with me, and he's smiling and still joking, even though he probably wants to kill me. So, okay, we're gonna need to get going. I just got a glimpse of water. Wow, the end is finally in sight. I mean, the terrain is not, ow, terrain isn't, oh crap. See, it drops off. But over there, there's water. Let's see if we can go this way. It drops down to, oh my god, can't believe how good I am to see, happy to see them. Blech, I can't even speak. The mosquitoes are just annihilating my face. But check this out, water, water. Oh my god, what a day. Hallelujah. Look at this. I know. We made it. What's that? Yeah. The creek wasn't really very helpful. So we're gonna go back for the canoe and the rest of the gear, but we're just thankful we made it. We don't recommend it either. Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Fun. It's been a long day. Passionate paddler goes on an epic hiking trip.
There's something wrong about that, isn't there? Something just doesn't jive.
No, it doesn't. If you like the adventure, it does jive.
Yeah, there you go.
If you like the adventure.
I like the attitude, my friend.
Yeah.
I love the attitude.
The adventure is what it's about, and it's been a good one.
This is not a paid advertisement commercial.
Okay, can you put the gun down now, please?
Yeah. So we are definitely dehydrated, and so we put the pills into the bottle, and unfortunately we have to wait for 30 minutes. But so we don't want to eat anything because then it's just going to dry us out even more for the hike back. So we're just going to walk back with the water bottles and then drink it when we're back there. But I've got a couple Werthers from the Northwest Territories trip that were left over. These are going to be lifesavers right now. We are going to enjoy them thoroughly. How's that feel in your mouth?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'm enjoying it now.
Are you having a mouth orgasm?
Yes. I am.
Oh, should I give you a minute?
Yeah. Leave me alone. Leave me alone right now.
I will always give a lot of. I can't even talk. I will always hold Werthers in high regards now.
New meaning.
Saved our asses. All right.
Wait, what?
I wonder. Didn't seem like it, eh?
No. Well, we know we have to go over there anyway.
Maybe over here. Yeah, looks right here.
Got my good church-going shoes on.
He's had to put on his hiking boots. And of course, now we're knee-deep in water, and those boots aren't dry. But he says it's good for keeping good traction on the terrain, which I don't doubt. Oh, fender. But yeah, probably it's got a lot of water in it now. Made it a little heavier. The second half of the trail was a lot easier to navigate. Just watch the stump here. This part is, the first half is not as easy. Terrain is all over the place. Over here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're just at the edge of a cliff. We just got out of the bush, and we're not too much further from the canoe, but we just stopped to get a breather. But I'm just overlooking the marsh that we thought would be a little more easier to navigate, and I'll show you why it isn't. As you can see, there's trees growing, there's bushes everywhere. If there's any water, it's way back there where that other rock is, and that's not where the pond is. The pond is supposed to be somewhere about here, which obviously doesn't exist anymore because it's totally grown in with pines and trees and whatever else. And as you can see here, that's the way we're going, and around that bend is where our canoe is. And of course, if we continued, it would have been like, we would have got to the end probably at midnight. And you can see it rounds a bend and it continues up that way. So we're getting there. It is 10 to 5. What time? I don't even know what time we started. We probably started somewhere probably like 11 or something, 11:30 maybe. I'm not even sure.
This bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's been quite the day. So I know this the next trek will be a lot more difficult because we got the canoe, but I think at least we know we can get there, and we've got some water to drink, so there's some hope that we're gonna live. We made it. We actually went along the edge of the cliff and we cut some distance, so awesome. We'll probably take that on the way back. We're just gonna sit here for like 3 hours and drink and eat and sleep for a couple hours. Afternoon siesta. Well, we're gonna cheers each other because we have flipping water. So my friend, cheers. Cheers. It's the best tasting water I've ever had. We're gonna need it, all of it. We just made it. We're exhausted. I don't think we're gonna go very far today. We're gonna probably look for a campsite not too far. So we're obviously behind, so our whole plans for this trip will change, but that's no big deal. Coming maybe a total of 3 or 4 kilometers today, took all day, speaks for itself. And the stupid trips I pick. So it's almost 6 o'clock right now, so we're just gonna take a breather, load up, and start paddling and look for a campsite. There's a cottage right there, or camp. We're thinking of going over there and raiding their fridge, taking their beer, their steak, anything that's edible and drinkable. We're gonna be Vikings. We'll leave the people alone. We just, when we started paddling, a lady from the cottage that was right across from our access point, she was on an island, talked to us about the access point and how they had tried to go down and they couldn't make it very far. So they were surprised that we made it all the way. But she mentioned that there was a nice campsite here, and we're hoping it's empty. It's on an island. It does look empty though, eh? So I don't know, something was flickering in there. There's no boat, right?
No.
We're hoping this campsite is open because she said it's an absolutely gorgeous site and we really don't want to go any further. So
No, we don't.
Is it one of those spinner things?
It looks like it's just waves.
Oh, okay. So it might be open, thank goodness. There it is. It was just the leaves flickering. So we think this is the campsite. It's on a point. Well, there's some flat spots in here. Not much, but enough. Makes me wonder if this is it, the one that she was talking about. Because it's nice, but it's not gorgeous. She said it was on the left, facing us. I don't know. Well, what do you think? Just stay?
Yep.
Was that English?
Yep. I'm good.
So it's almost 8 o'clock and we got camp. Oh, all set up, but we feel disgusting, so we're gonna go for a swim. It's there's some rain way over there, and this storm system, another one, passed by not too long ago, so we're just gonna want to jump in before possible rain came in. So time to go in.
I know I feel 100 times better once I go, but I'm just...
You don't go in slowly, that's too painful.
Yeah.
You just jump in.
Cold?
Well, cool. I wouldn't say cold.
It woke me up.
Feels good. Gotta say that felt good, huh?
It did feel good. Clean out my nether ends.
Just to get the salt and grime off of you.
Yeah. It's actually probably the best thing for us.
Yeah.
This cool because of the muscles.
Yep. So we just had the refreshing swim, and now we're thirsty. We finished the liter on the portage back, but we haven't drank since. But now, like, our bodies are craving everything: salt, sugar, you name it, calories. So before we start supper, we made iced tea, and you can see here some powdered iced tea, and man, does it taste good. Who cares the amount of calories or sugar that we're going to be ingesting, because it's all going to taste good. Ow! How you liking your iced tea?
It's delicious.
The best iced tea I've ever had.
Absolutely. Well, everything's better when you're camping.